On episode 259 of He Said, She Said movie reviews, we take a look at the movie Barbie. Welcome to He Said, She Said movie reviews. This is the podcast where a happily married couple with similar but different movie tastes take a quick, spoiler-free look at the movies, helping you make the right decision before your next movie. I'm your host, Tim.
And I'm April.
Okay, since we're taking a look at the movie Barbie, we don't remember any of the previews we saw in this or the trailers, so we can't talk about the trailers. So Barbie, what do you give this one, April?
I'm definitely going to give it a 4.5.
4.5. Okay, for me, it was a 3.5.
Okay.
And since there's no trailers, move right into the, this was, okay, if you don't know, if you've been living underneath a rock for the last couple of months, Barbie was directed by Greta Gerwig, and it was written by Greta Gerwig and Noah Baumbach.
She did an amazing job with this movie. Not just the writing and the dialogue, but wow, the cast. I mean, I can't imagine anybody in any of the roles in this movie being cast differently.
All right, so we'll go through the cast real quickly. We'll start with some of the Barbies, and then we'll move on to the Kens, and then we'll move on to the humans.
There you go.
Okay, so of course Barbie was Margot Robbie, and Barbie was also played by Issa. Barbie was also played by Kate McKinnon, Alexandra Shipp, Emma Mackey, Harry Neff, Sharon Rooney, and I'll move on to some of the Kens. Of course, we've got Ryan Gosling, Simu, Kingsley, Ben-Adir, Niktu Gatwa, Scott Evans, et cetera, et cetera. And then some of the humans. Of course, the best ones here were I forgot. Michael Cera was also played Alan, the Barbie.
He sure
Alan.
did.
Okay, and then we had America Ferrera. Ray Perlman was in here, and then Helen Mirren was the narrator, and of course, then we also had Will Ferrell.
Okay, this movie, I had no idea how deep this movie is. I was absolutely kind of surprised by that. I loved it. I mean, how would I not love a movie about self-acceptance and the deeper part of I don't know, ourselves and women and the truth about how we grow in our relationships. But I loved what you and I talked about, the diversity.
Inclusivity. Yeah. And the self-acceptance.
It was just great. And I also loved of course, the costumes, just everything about the sets. It was wild because you go into this movie and you think, okay, this is going to be a Barbie movie. And you go in and you start watching it, and then you're like, this is heavy. America, she was amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, her dialogue alone was worth the movie to me.
There's a nice little plot twist in there involving with her too. I thought, I was surprised to see Ray Perlman in here, and she played Ruth, the woman who invented Barbies,
yes.
in kind of like a flashback scene, which I thought was really interesting and cool there.
I enjoyed that. Go ahead.
Well, for me, and we're coming to the he said, she said part of the podcast. Mm-hmm. For me, the reason why I gave it a 3.5. I was a little disappointed with the way they portrayed men in this movie. I think men were dumbed down and made to look kind of silly and stupid in this movie. But my daughter had a really good point when I brought this up to her about this, though. She said, Dad, look what Hollywood has done with women actresses and actors all throughout time. In most movies, women are portrayed as dumb and stupid.
Absolutely.
So she had a point there, but still, I wish they just could have made it a little bit better that not all men are dumb and stupid. But
well, I will tell you, it's Warner Brothers' #1 grossing movie of all time. Okay. This movie came in, it has taken over the box office. It's taken over pretty much the world, which is pretty powerful. But what I love about the movie, again, and I'm going to say it again, is it's really a movie about relationships. But more, I think the most important thing is that whole part about love of self. And I think that's why I loved it. I loved it for our young girls. I love it for women of all ages. I think it's a movie for women about women.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with you there. So let's just run down our categories real quickly. Direction, I thought Greta, phenomenal.
Dialogue, phenomenal.
Yeah, characters.
It was a little long. That's my only concern.
No, we weren't down to pace yet.
But I need to just throw it out there.
Okay.
I love the costumes.
The production value of this was phenomenal.
Oh my gosh.
Special effects also phenomenal.
Yeah, and again, I'm going to be repetitive. The casting. I mean, it was just, all of it was good, but it really, I don't know. I just didn't count on it being so deep.
Right.
But I did enjoy it. I love the mother-daughter relationship. I love the dynamics, and there's a little twist with that. Just overall, a movie I did not expect to be what it was, how it ended. So I'm grateful for that.
The story arc was phenomenal, too. Yes. I felt closure at the end of the movie. That it wasn't left hanging or anything.
Right.
All right. So that is Barbie. April gives that movie 4.5 stars. I give it 3.5 stars. Anything else you want to add?
Just see it. It's fun entertainment, but it's also, it's got some life lessons in it. It's worth it.
All right. So thanks a lot. And thanks for listening to the podcast. And I hope you tell your friends all about us so we can get some more listeners. Well, thanks a lot. And we'll see you at the movies.
We'll see you at the movies. Thank you so much for all your support. See you soon.